Woodbridge, the best town around. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town, and we're here tonight to recognize the first place championship Ford's 8th grade boys basketball team for winning the Mayor's Trophy tournament. With me is Councilman Greg Ficara and Councilman Corey Spiller, and that's it. Oh, and our Recreation Council, one of the leaders of it, John Galvin. Let me call the guys up for proclamations. I'll ask you guys to get ready. Someone's going to have to talk about your team. There's only 3 of you, so somebody get ready. Coach Anthony Abruzzo. Thanks, Coach. Kyrie Henry. Elijah Lane.
Stay up.
He was the MVP, right?
Yes.
Ali Lee. Logan Abruzzo. Congratulations, pal. Michael Edwards. Congratulations. Is it Daniel Boateng?
Yeah.
It's a typo. John, you've got a typo. Not here. Jamie Gonzalez. Amon Pitts.
He's sick.
Aris Guerrero.
Concussion.
Mike Asafo.
Right here.
All right, boys. Who's going to tell me about the game? I was there. I remember a little bit of it. Logan, you're the man? All right, tell us about the game.
We started off slow. But then at halftime we were down by, what, 20?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You guys had a huge comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then ended up winning by, was it double digits? Did we win by double digits?
No, I don't think it was that much.
It wasn't a nail biter. It was a few points. Yeah, it was a few
I think
points.
It was like 8 points. But the thing is, we had played in a tournament game at 9 o'clock at night, the previous night.
Okay.
And that was running late. So we didn't get out of there until about midnight. Then
So you're running on fumes first thing in the
Yeah,
so-
the day before we had
because you played
3
early.
other games.
It didn't.
Yeah.
Normally it goes like 5th grade, 6th, 7th, 8th,
Yeah.
8th plays late, but you
We
guys
were
played
9.
very early. Yeah.
Yeah, we were at 9 a.m.
Wow. So you're
Yeah.
running on fumes and you won the tournament game.
The day before we had 3 other games.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So what did you win besides this Mayor's Trophy? What other
We
tournaments were you in?
won a Christmas tournament in Plainfield.
Okay.
And we came in second. We lost by 2 in the Central Jersey Championship.
Okay. So overall, pretty good year.
36-7.
36-7. That's not bad.
No.
That's almost Golden State Warrior territory, man. You're getting there. All right, cool. Anybody else want to say anything? Anything about your?
I want to say that I have one of the best coaching and staff in the world because they've done a lot for us. And
Tell me why. Tell me how.
because like on and off the court, like on the court, they help us keep our composure and stuff. And off the court, they've been like father figures to us, and
Really?
like my teammates have been like brothers to me, and like we all build a bond over the course of the year.
Wow.
And I would say thank you to everyone.
Where are you going to play ball at high school?
Woodbridge High School,
Woodbridge High School, okay. Thinking freshman team or JV?
freshman and JV.
You're supposed to say varsity, man. I'm going right to varsity.
Yeah.
You got to aim high, You guys too? You guys all going to Woodbridge? And you're all going to continue to play?
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. Congratulations, man. Nice job speaking. Anything else, Coach? All right.
Yeah, I just want to thank the organization for, for putting up with all my requests all year and being a pain in the butt.
You want to mention the names of the guys in the audience?
Don Leach, Ralph, and Carlton, who's not here. Carlton Bino.
Okay, who's the little rugrat here?
That is
I can tell he looks just like you, man.
Liam.
He does. He really does. Look, same facial features. Hey. What's the matter, you? What are you doing?
Nobody's home, buddy.
Don't wreck the place.
Oh.
Well, congratulations, Coach. Anybody,
Thank
Greg
you.
or Corey, want to say anything?
Congratulations, Johnny. Congratulations.
No.
Johnny, listen, while I got a chance, John Galvin, Darren Crocker, Bill Kress, these guys don't even have kids in the leagues anymore. Their kids are long grown, married, and these guys, they got grandkids. And they still get involved with the Woodbridge Youth Recreation Council. They still run it. They do a fantastic job. John happens to be here. Darren and Bill and the others aren't. But thank you, and please relay our thanks to them. They just do a wonderful job. This tournament is seamless. I show up to call the games on TV, and everything is there. The rosters are there. You even get lunch. You get the lunch order right, which is not easy to do. So everything, thanks to all the guys in the Woodbridge Youth Recreation Council. Hey, you be quiet. All right, thank you.
Please stand, pledge allegiance to the flag, and please stay for a moment of silence after the pledge allegiance. Remember all our men and women and the armed forces protecting our freedom and our country. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Notice requirements of the Open Public Meeting Law have been satisfied concerning this meeting. The annual notice schedule is published in the Home News Tribune and Star Ledger on December 16, 2016. A copy of the schedule is posted on the municipal bulletin board. It should be so noted in the minutes of this meeting. Councilman Anderson.
Here.
Councilman Vaccaro.
Here.
Councilwoman Drum.
Here.
Councilwoman DeSajus. Councilman Spiller.
Here.
Councilman Small. Councilman Patel.
Here.
Council Vice President Meehan. Council President Delina.
I'm here.
May I have a motion to approve the minutes of the May 9th, 2017 meeting?
Motion. Second.
Any comments or from council? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So approved. We have second reading ordinances. The first one, number A. The public hearing was already held on May the 9th. I just need a motion to adopt the ordinance so that can be given to the mayor for his approval and as required by law.
Motion.
Second.
Any comments from the council? Motion is approved.
All in favor? Aye.
Opposed? I'd like to make a motion for a second and third readings and the public hearing be open on ordinances B, C, and D as consent, Chapter 7 traffic. First is handicap parking, parking prohibited, and speed limits. Any comments from the council? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Make a motion for the public hearing to be open.
Motion.
Second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Close. Public session.
Public session is now closed, and the ordinances are adopted and will be submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law. Ordinance E. An ordinance authorizing the township to revise its reversionary interest in property located at Block 649.01, Lot 21, in the Port Reading section of the town for the benefit of the Port Reading Board of Fire Commissioners. May I have a motion that the ordinance be taken up in second and third reading and the public hearing be opened?
Motion.
Second.
Any comments from the council? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The public hearing is now open.
No public hearing. Close.
Close the public hearing. The motion is seconded. Any comments from the council? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The public hearing is now closed and the ordinance is adopted and will be submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law. Ordinance F. An ordinance to vacate and extinguish the public right of a portion of a street known as North William Street in the Woodbridge proper section of the township and releasing and extinguishing the public rights of same. I have a motion that the ordinance be taken up in second and third reading and the public hearing be open.
Motion.
Second.
Any comments from the council? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The public hearing is now open.
Close.
Public hearing is now closed and the motion is seconded. Any comments from the council? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The public hearing is now closed and the ordinance is adopted and will be submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law. Ordinance G, ordinance authorizing the lease of certain property owned by the Township of Woodbridge and not required for public purposes. 25 Brown Avenue, Island, to the Island American Legion. I have a motion that the ordinance be taken up in second and third readings and that the public hearing be open.
Motion.
Second.
Any comments from the council? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The public hearing is now open. No comments from the public. The motion is seconded to close. Any comments from the council? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The public hearing is now closed and the ordinance is adopted and will be submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law. Next, we have first reading ordinances that we'll do as consent, H through L. I'm pulling number J. Can I have a motion that the ordinance be passed on first reading, published in the Home News Tribune on May 26, 2017, with a notice of public hearing to be held on June 13, 2017, at 7 p.m.?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. We have resolutions number 1 through 37. I would like to do as consent. I'm pulling number 17. Can I have a motion to consent for the approval of the resolutions?
Motion.
Second.
Any comments from the council?
I have a comment.
Council President, Vice President.
I'd like to thank the council for their support on resolution number 21 for the purchase of the AED equipment. The passing of this resolution can possibly save a child or an adult's life one day. So thank you for the support, and I appreciate your help. Thank you. That's all I have.
Thank you.
Any other comments from council? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Okay, at this portion of the meeting, we'll now go to the public portion of the meeting. I ask that you speak up, go up to the microphone, state your name and address, and you will have 5 minutes. Mr. Messi. Okay, Mr. Messi.
Robert Mezzi, 434 Alpine Street. Make Perth Amboy great again. I want to talk about this guy, Harold's on St. George Avenue and Grandview in the Ryan Arts Center. I went to eat there Saturday. Well, I was invited. And after I said, let me put the sign and kill a little time, he come running out. I know I was in trouble. I picked up my water bottle and he pushed me to the ground. I got up again, I was halfway getting up, he threw me again. I hit the ground again. I got up and he pushed me. I didn't hit the ground. I should be ashamed of myself. Ashamed of myself. I didn't do it. Nothing. I didn't do nothing. Not a thing. So I went into the house, called 911. I went into the hotel. Nobody called. They all looked at me. I hollered to the lobby, called 911. Nobody helped me, so I went outside. A guy from Pennsylvania. I asked him, he called 911. The police come over. Oh, the police are very, very nice. First thing they say to me, you want to go to the hospital? They didn't ask me what happened or nothing. They all went, they favored Harold. He told the other guy, go check with Harold. Never mentioned what happened to me, or I did say what happened, but they couldn't care less. They couldn't care less. Then when I left, I see one officer bumping shoulders with Harold and laughing. Pretty good, right? So I went to the next morning, Sunday morning, I had this sign saying, Harold assaulted me, and he cursed my mother. I forgot to mention, he cursed my mother too. And they called the police in 40 minutes or 30 minutes. He said, oh, you got to get off the property. Don't come back or you get arrested. So I'll never come back there. But they didn't seem to help me, the police. I said, where could I pick it? Oh, you can't. There's highways there. I can't do nothing. Nothing at all. They never helped me try to pick it or do something. Nothing at all. So that's what I'm saying about Harold. Oh yeah, they said, oh, he's been in there for quite a few years. He's part of the community. What am I? What am I? I don't know if I said that to them. They didn't care about what you know, about me. So I'm going to their council meeting tomorrow, Wednesday, and tell my side of the story. And yeah, he was like that guy from Crunch. Well, the guy in Crunch wasn't as rude. And I want to thank you guys in Woodbridge for having the concerts coming up. We have so much concerts. Thank you very much. I guess I won't get into trouble going to the concerts. So I want to thank you for that. And we're busy all summer. If anybody got any advice what to do, how to do it, seems like the more I do anything, the more trouble I get into. Trouble. All the time I have a problem. I can't understand why. And they favored Harold. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. I hope you guys don't go there and eat. Don't go there and eat. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. It's pretty expensive too over there. Very expensive. And he's very, how could he put someone down? I'm so ashamed of myself. I look in the mirror. I didn't do nothing. I should have took a swing. Maybe he would have hit me in the face. I've been bloody. Maybe it would have been proof then. But I feel so. Would anybody in this room fall down 3 times and don't do nothing?
Mr. Messi, your time is up.
Okay, I can't ask the question.
No, it's up. Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys.
Good evening, Council President Gerard Trabanca, Hope Lawn. The millennials want to know about this, if you have any answers for the millennials. Now, on tonight's agenda, you had the redevelopment of Court, of Quincy Court over there in Hope Lawn. Why was that pulled, or is there any plans for that available for the public to view, or what?
No, that was just an upgrade of the redevelopment.
So it's officially Quincy Court. It's no more East Williams Street?
No, we're talking Quincy Court over behind Hope Lawn.
Yeah, over there. Yeah, that's over by...
We're talking Quincy Court.
Yeah, that's over in Hope Lawn.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the East Williams Street over there. That's the other portion. That small portion of it.
I'm not familiar with that.
You live like 2 blocks away, anyway.
Well, I'm not familiar with it.
Well, let's find out what's going on over there. And we're on number 27 over here. Agreement, City of Perth Amboy for the purchase of 2 new used motorcycles from Perth Amboy for Woodbridge Police Department. I thought we were going to get new rides, you know.
Well, they're just as good as new and a lot less expensive.
Oh, come on, man! You can't have the Woodbridge cops tooling around the township on the used bikes from Perth Amboy. I mean, that's an insult. Boo, you know. I mean,
did you buy your bicycle new, or did you get?
You're going to have to put tires on it.
Wait, did you buy your bike new?
No, I bought it.
Well, there you go.
I bought it used because they stole it, you know. Anyway,
okay.
you're gonna have to put tires on it and everything. Oh, what are they? Kawasaki's or what? Harleys? Or? Yeah. Okay. Let's look into that. Okay. Hey, listen, that parking problem. What can I say over on?
You can't say. Next.
I'll say something. Come on.
Next.
Over there. Don't ignore it. The millennials want to know. They really want to know. Okay, you are running police cars and stuff like that over by Florida Grove Road and New Brunswick Avenue. I saw them run the plates and stuff like that. That's a very good idea. But you might want to set up over by the cemetery over there and work with Perth Amboy with the cars coming through, because that is state property over there, and you guys could park over there. And I mean, you know, that's like shooting cockroaches in a barrel. You could get a whole bunch of them, a whole bunch of illegal people like that coming over the border. So that would be good on that. There's an article in the newspaper from Colonia Corner or whatever, from April or whatever, about bail reform, and the Robert Hubner, director, wrote the article on it. You're familiar with that article? Yeah. And he had this thing about the PSA, and it's the, what is this over here? Public safety announcement for people when they go on bail, and how much more time it's costing the police officers and stuff like that. Is there any way to speed this up? Is there any way to expedite this? Is there any way for the general public to get their PSA score before they get arrested? And is that available to the general public? What's your PSA score?
Mr. Chairman, do you have anything to say?
That's determined by criminal histories, past incidents with the police, and that's for the judges who are going to set bail, or not really set bail, determine whether somebody's going to be held or released.
Yeah, but they said that it was computerized, isn't it, or whatever, and it depends on the number, high, low, anything like that. Is that form available for the general public, or computer program available to the general public for them to take a look at?
Not that I know.
All right, maybe I'll ask her or anything, and maybe I'll ask our state legislator on there. I'm pretty well intrigued about that. And lastly, yeah, the pilots. Oh, that beverage, that American beverage. In tonight's paperwork, in the ordinances, is that a pilot too? Where is that for? Is that the one in the Snapple on King George Road?
Arizona iced tea.
Arizona iced tea, and that's just past Dunkin' Donuts down there on the left. And how big of a plant are they going to build? It's just going to be for bottling?
I don't know right now. They haven't submitted the plan.
On that? Okay. Take care. Thank you.
I'm getting old, so.
Now you're not.
All right, Roy
You're getting
Fernandez.
old, you look good for your age.
Yeah, that's what they say. Now, I came here tonight to praise John Mitch. He's not here, but John Mitch is a good guy.
We'll pass that along to him.
Yeah. Anytime I want anything done, I go through him and through his ladies. They work. They're beautiful people.
Staff they have.
That's all I got to do. Just go over there, left. Now, I don't even go see Mr. Landolfi a long time ago. I haven't seen him in a long time. So he's not here, but at any rate, he was clerk of the year. So God bless him. And it's due. He is a good man, and he does his job right.
You're absolutely right, Roy.
All right. Through the chair to Mr. Hubner. Mr. Hubner, do we have any terrorists in Woodbridge Township? Do we or don't we?
I can't really answer that question.
Okay. Do you remember before 9/11, the one from Avenel?
I did.
Okay. I know you were here. You were a police. What were you back then? Sergeant?
No, I believe I was a detective.
Coming up, right? So, what happened in London? What's going to happen in the United States if we don't wake up and pay attention and get these motherless.
What do you say?
Yeah, I know. I got to be careful. But the thing is, they have to be get rid of. We have to watch them. I'm not kidding around.
Roy, listen, not to cut you off, but I'm sure our police department, probably the finest police department,
it's the best.
Okay.
I agree with you.
On top of what is going on, what could possibly happen,
right,
and what they could do to possibly prevent something from happening.
Okay.
So
Richard,
you know,
I'm with you. It's the best police department in the world.
Thank you.
And but it's just you know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, children.
Yes, I know.
Children.
It's terrible.
What are you doing?
It's terrible.
You, I know I could call them all types of names right now, but I don't want to. But in the end, God will have a nice place for you with those 76 virgins up there. Okay? And I don't want to talk too much. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. And I hate those bastards.
Okay, thank you. Motion to close the public session.
Motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. With that, we will now go to the agenda part of the meeting. My agenda is basically in order, except for item number 10, the Fort's Business Community. They will be having their street fair, and it's called the Ford's Business Community Jigsaw Puzzle Relay, which is a free event. It will be Saturday, June 10th, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. And there will be grand prizes for the family with the best summer-themed costumes, and rain date of June 17th, which hopefully there will not be a rain date. It will be a beautiful day on June 10th. You'll be able to pick up your game board at any participating Ford's Business Community business. You can bring the family to explore the downtown Ford's, collect puzzle pieces, and the children receive a bag of treats courtesy of the FBC. There'll be lollipop races for ages 3 to 7. There'll be a live band. There'll be food trucks and local entertainment. There will be children's games and prizes with DJ Randy. And the band that will be there is Unlawful Entry, which will be playing live, and along with DJ Randy. And I encourage everybody to please come down for this. This is the first annual street fair in June, and that's part of their Christmas tree lighting, which they have obviously in December. So that's on June 10th. It's a Saturday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., and I encourage everybody to please come down and have a good time and support the local businesses on New Brunswick Avenue in Ford's. And that's all I have. I will now go to Council Vice President Meehan.
Thank you. My agenda is in order tonight. I just have a few things I want to mention. Tonight we passed a resolution, as I mentioned before, for the purchase of the AED equipment, and I just wanted to give you a little information on what's been done so far. On Monday, May 15th, the Recreation Department offered their first AED training at the Evergreen Center. For those who don't know what an AED is, it's an automated external defibrillator, which is a portable device that sends an electronic shock to the heart to restore normal rhythm when somebody's heart beats too fast or too slow or stops beating altogether. The training geared towards the Woodbridge Township youth rec teams was a huge success, with 28 people trained and a lot of positive feedback. All those who completed the training received a HeartSaver CPR/AED certificate valid for 2 years. They are now beginning the process of working with the directors to set up the very same training for Woodbridge Township employees. All of this training will pair nicely with the 17 travel-style backpack AED units that will be placed in the hands of recreation coaches and the 19 wall-mounted units to replace the aging units in the township buildings. Hopefully this will be in place by mid-June. And again, I want to thank Director Simaluka and John Cook, who has been working diligently on this, and it really matters because this could save a child's life. Going down to number 8, just a reminder, the Colonia Fire Department will be holding their wet down as they christen their new truck on Saturday, June 3rd from 1 to 5. The event is open to the public and all are invited to come down. Going down to item number 10, veterans issues. On Sunday, May 28th, we'll be holding a day to remember our hometown heroes starting at 11:15 at the Charlie Shaughnessy Park, where we will honor Corporal Kevin Reinhardt of Colonia, who lost his life while supporting combat operations in Afghanistan on January 19th of 2012. From there, we will cross Inman Avenue to the Colonia VFW and hold a traditional memorial service for all veterans who lost their lives while serving our country. The service will be followed by a barbecue open to the public at the post. Tickets are $20 and children under 10 are free. Please remember this Memorial Day, while you're enjoying your family and friends, to take some time out during the Memorial Day weekend to attend one of the many services Woodbridge Township will be conducting to honor and give thanks to the veterans who gave their lives in honor of our country. The services can be found on the Woodbridge Township webpage or the Buy Local app, and I just want to thank all their veterans for their service. Director Hubner, if I could just see you after the meeting. That's all.
Okay, Councilwoman Drum.
Well, thank you, Council President. Number 2, Relay for Life. The American Cancer Society and our Woodbridge Relay for Life will be having their relay on June 10th at Woodbridge High School. Begins at 3 o'clock. All the details are on their Relay for Life Facebook page, or you can contact Amy at 732-887-5640. And I'm going to go to number 4. I guess you've all noticed that there's been a lot of construction up and down Main Street. There was just a construction notice update that the work will begin on Main Street between Route 9 and Railway Avenue. For those who didn't get this notice, I just wanted to read it so everyone is aware. Work will include but will not be limited to the following: removal and replacement of concrete curb, sidewalks, and handicap ramps, milling and paving, cleanup and restoration of any disturbed areas. Working hours will be 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. for all work. Please provide access to properties affected by this work in order to expedite completion of work to be performed. To provide a safe work environment to our crews, please keep all pets out of work area or indoors. At some point during construction, you might lose access to your driveway. This cannot be avoided. We will knock on your door and let you know if your driveway will be affected and for how long. Please remove all cars from both sides of the street during the construction period, and please pay attention to all traffic and construction signs. If you have any questions or concerns about this project, you can contact the construction office at 732-257-8087, or 24 hours. They can be reached at 732-433-1082, and they thank you for all of your cooperation in this matter. And down to the Chamber of Commerce, we had a very successful street fair this past Saturday, and I wanted to thank all of the people in the township that made measures for safety. Our Woodbridge Police Department was out there, our Public Works Department, and our Recreation Department. Thank you for all your help to make it successful. On June 3rd, we are having an evening with Russell Fisher. He's a local hero, right? He's a Woodbridge guy. He is performing on Saturday, June 3rd at the theater at Woodbridge Middle School at 7:30, and this is in an effort to be able to proceeds go to the July production of West Side Story for the Woodbridge Community Players. So they need your support in accomplishing that. So please go online at wcyp.booktix.com, and you could purchase your tickets online. And we have a golf outing, the Chamber's annual golf outing. It's our 53rd golf outing. Will be on Monday, June 5th at the Colonia Country Club, and we're having an afternoon networking event at the 3-in-1 restaurant on Inman Avenue in Colonia. We have a lot of upcoming events, and I would just encourage you to check out our website or call the Chamber at 732-636-4040. Thank you. That's all.
Thank you. Councilman Anderson.
Thank you, Council President. First, I would like to, on WTYRC, I'll echo Councilwoman Meehan's comments regarding the AED. I would like to thank the WTYRC and Darren Crocker for getting all of the coaches to that very much needed activity or training for our coaches. And I truly believe that this is something that is going to be beneficial to all of us. Hopefully they never have to use that training. Regarding the job banks, Coney Island Auto Parts is hiring and looking for a full-time warehouse person. Chick-fil-A is hiring. Lightbridge Academy is hiring a teacher's assistant in their Island location. Farmers Insurance, downtown Woodbridge, is currently seeking an experienced and dynamic licensed property and casualty and/or life inside and outside sales representative to join their team. This exciting opportunity offers a competitive and unlimited commission income potential. Primary responsibilities will include, but are not limited to, new business development and management in the property and casualty and commercial lines of insurance, and the candidates must have an excellent time management, a drive to succeed, and the ability to work in a professional office environment. And the phone number is 732-548-4444 if you're interested in that position. Again, we also have positions at Trinity Episcopal Church, the Woodbridge Center Mall, FedEx, BASF, the Middlesex Water Company, Acrobat Outsourcing, Kinder Pediatrics, Central Jersey Federal Credit Union, CPV of Woodbridge Energy Center, Tommy Maloney's, PSC&G, Buffalo Wild Wings, Joe Canals, Miller's Ale House, Vantage Apparel, Boscov's, Bayshore Recycling, BCB Community Bank, Prudential, Northfield Bank, Lowe's, and Gem Limousine. They're all on our Employment Opportunity Center. If you go on the township website at www.twp.woodbridge.nj.us, you can type in employment or employment center in the search field. It'll bring you up to all of the positions that are available. So if you're out of work and you're looking for work, or if you know someone that's looking for work, please start with this website. You can post your resume and it can get right to the hiring agent. Thank you.
Councilman Vaquero.
Thank you, Council President. If I may, with your permission, we know that Councilwoman De Jesus is not here because her son's not well, and I have some of her agenda items that I would like to breeze through with your permission.
Go right ahead.
Item number 6, Police Community Relations. Detective Schlossberg and Zeno have read and will read to students at various schools in the township this week and next week. This week, Woodbridge High School students will go on tour of Town Hall as part of the Police Interaction Program. On Monday, May the 29th, they will be going to different cemeteries and putting flags on the grave sites of deceased Woodbridge police officers. On Tuesday the 30th, the Woodbridge Community Center will host the Senior Police Academy graduation, which is always a wonderful program. On Wednesday, June the 1st, they will be participating in the Community Helper Day at Young Ideas Nursery School. Her item number 10, the Barron Arts Center. The BAC also presents art exhibits in the Still of the Night, the New Jersey Photography Forum, on view from June 2nd to June 30th. On June 7th at 7:30 in the evening, the BAC will have a lecture on the life and music of Duke Ellington. Also from the Barron Arts Center, on June 16th at 7:30, Barron Arts Center will have Diane Moser Composer Big Band Concert at Woodbridge High School. And any information on the Barron Arts Center, you can call 634-0413. Her item number 11, the Free Public Libraries of Woodbridge. The library is getting ready for the free summer reading program for children, teens, and adults. The theme of the summer is Build a Better World, and registration will begin the week of June 19th. Please check in with the library at their website, woodbridgelibrary.org. Transitioning into my agenda at the Woodbridge Community Center, it is summertime, so membership is now available for our outdoor pools, which open up on Memorial Day weekend, which is coming up. Bowtie Pool, Highland Grove Spray Park. You can apply online at njwcc.com. That stands for New Jersey Woodbridge Community Center.com, or you can stop by the Community Center. We also have day camps at the Highland Grove Pool and Spray Park, and also at our community center. And I'm happy to report that our Skyland Miniature Golf behind the Woodbridge Community Center and our batting cages are open. You can call the community center for the hours because they're transitioning to full-time hours. The general number at the WCC is 732-596-4170. And again, the website for anything going on at our wonderful community center is njwcc.com. Very excited to announce that on June the 22nd at the community center from 4 to 9 p.m. we're going to have our Summer Fest kickoff, where you can get all of the information on what goes on during the summer. And someone pointed out from the audience earlier on that there is so much going on, not just our concerts and our fireworks. There's just so many things going on. So again, on Thursday, June the 22nd, there'll be entertainment. We have a band starting around 4:30, 5 o'clock called Moonlight Mile. And then the prime band, the Benjamins, come on at 7 o'clock. There's going to be vendors and food trucks and anything else, Director Semaluka, that I left out? Or
there's going to be some bounce rides, food trucks, and refreshments.
Great, and I'm sure those food trucks will have healthy food in them, right?
Of course.
All right, so again, one more time, Thursday, June 22nd, 4 to 9 p.m., Woodbridge Community Center, Summerfest kickoff. It's awesome. Moving into senior recreation, we are just closing out Senior Month. May is Senior Month. You can go on the Township website and select activities coming up this last week. Speaking of seniors, and by the way, I forgot to do this, Joe, if you're not an online person, we do have a brochure for the community center and all the activities, but this is all online. With the senior month coming up in September 8th, 9th, and 10th is the Senior Olympics that Woodbridge is the home to. And Pat Trombetta, one of our directors, is proud to announce again that Woodbridge Township residents get a $25 discount. You can join 3 sporting events for only $5, and on top of that, you get a collared T-shirt. Registration, of course, these books are around town. It's also up on our website, or you can go to njseniorolympics.com for all the information on the New Jersey Senior Olympics. Moving all the way down to my item number 5. Council President, you notice I haven't even taken a breath yet.
Well, you have used 5 minutes already.
All right.
And 3 minutes of
Mayor's
those were
Fitness and Wellness
councilman
Initiatives. Thank you. Thank you. June the 7th is a Wednesday. It's our 3rd annual walk on the Middlesex County Greenway. We're meeting on the border of Woodbridge and Edison at Dudash Park, which is technically in Edison, but we're stretching it. Meeting at 5:30.
Well, that's off of May Street.
Right off of Main Street, where a lot of folks' doctors' offices.
M-A-Y.
May Street, right. And that's June the 7th at 5:30 start. And then finally, just a couple of things coming up. I've mentioned our 4th of July big celebration over at Alvin P. Williams Park is on Monday the 3rd, with the park closed until 4, opening at 4. Our pizza run follows the next Thursday. That's also over in Alvin P. Williams Park. That's July the 6th. And 5:30 registration, and basically that is all I have. Just a very thank you to all of our veterans and their families, especially to those veterans that made the ultimate sacrifice. Thank you for tolerating me, Council President.
Debbie, get the AED.
Thank you for your basic agenda. Councilman Spiller.
Thank you, Council President. Item number 1, this past Saturday we had Avenel Community Day. It was a great event with a huge turnout. As mentioned before, this year's event was held in memory of Earl and Marge Runkle. We had the family there. Beautiful plaque was presented to them. They were very appreciative. I'd like to thank all the vendors, the sponsors, and the contributors who made Avenel Community Day possible. I'd also like to thank the administration and the directors. Our crews were just phenomenal. The park looked phenomenal. The parade route went perfect. We had a lot with last week's rain. A couple events got moved to this past Saturday, and we had so much going on, and everything went on without a glitch. So please extend my sincere appreciation. Tentatively, next year, 2018, is tentatively scheduled for Saturday, May 19th. So, item number 9, the Avenel Fire Department will be conducting memorial services at the firehouse on Memorial Day at 9:30. So, if you're in the area, please feel free to join and attend them for their service. And happy Memorial Day.
Okay, thank you. Councilman Small.
Oh, I'm sorry. One other thing, forgot for Councilman Anderson.
Time's up. Next.
For Councilman Anderson, the Broncos football and cheer will be having their designer bag bingo Sunday, June 4th. Doors open at 12. Bingo starts at 1:30 at JFK High School. Tickets are $25. For information, you can call Cynthia Costello at 732-887-7526. Again, that's designer bag bingo for the Broncos on Sunday, June 4th. Thank you. That's it.
Sure. Councilman Small.
Thank you, Mr. President. Nothing on the agenda. 2 announcements. First of all, I want to congratulate my colleague here, Corey Spiller, for Avenel Day. He ran the whole show there. It was a very moving ceremony. I know the Runkle family meant the world to him. It was just a great day for the residents of Avenel, so congratulations, Corey. And the Port Reading Fire and First Aid will be having memorial services on Monday at 9 a.m. at the firehouse. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Patel.
Yeah, thank you, Council President. My agenda is in order, but I have a few announcements. Tomorrow night, that's Wednesday, May 24th, at 6:30 p.m., JFK High School will be holding the Scholarship Award ceremony. I would like to congratulate all the award recipients. I would like to thank all of the students, parents, and teachers for their hard work and dedicated work towards the students' educations. I also thank all the organizations and companies for generously offering these scholarship awards. Also, VFW, that's Veterans of Foreign Wars, is in post number 2636. will conduct its annual Memorial Day services at the Post Monument on Arth Avenue. The memorial service will be held to honor all of the departed servicemen and women who made the ultimate sacrifices for our country. Is scheduled for 11 a.m. on next Monday, that's May 29th. At the conclusion of the services, all are invited to return to the firehouse on Arth Avenue, Islin, for refreshments. Number 3, 2 weeks from now, we will have the primary election. And it's on Tuesday, June 6th. Polling stations are going to open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. I humbly request everyone, and especially in Islin, irrespective of party affiliation, please vote for your own candidates. This is one of the most important privileges we have to exercise on that day. And the last one, I would like to also thank Conrail and Amtrak for installing the aesthetically beautiful fences along the both sides of the train tracks by the Metro Park railway station between Green Street and Wood Avenue. This was a long overdue project, and I'm really happy that it has been completed. It has been completed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mrs. Broderick.
Thank you.
Ms. Jackie.
My agenda is in order. I just have 2 announcements. The annual license meeting that we had for the liquor license, there was 81 licensees required to attend. 74 showed up. 7 are getting assessed penalties. Also a reminder, June the 6th is primary election, and look for your sample ballots. That's all I have. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you, Mrs. Broderick, who's doing a great job filling in for John Mitch tonight. She learned from the best, and she did a great job. Now we'll go to the administration. Mr. Landolfi.
Thank you, Council President. I have 2 items this evening. The first is a request for a resolution from the front of house. They're the consultant that we're utilizing to help structure the Avenel Arts Center over at the Avenel Arts Village. So we're requesting a renewal of that contract for a 2nd year. We also are requesting an ordinance listed here as a first aid ordinance, and just let me spend a minute and talk about that.
Just kidding.
In effect, and this is an ordinance that Councilman Small has expressed a lot of interest in. It would let us restructure our first aid response to provide for closest available to the call. So, in effect, we have software, including GPS, that would allow us to dispatch ambulances based on what squad or ambulance is available to be dispatched in closest proximity to where the call service originates from. That's one of the last changes I think we're looking to make in the complete overall of our EMS delivery system. And I especially like to acknowledge Director Hubner and Deputy Director Niski, who've done a real nice job with formulating that plan and bringing it to this point.
Councilman Small. Yes, Council President. As Mr. Landolfi said, this has been a long overhaul, but worth waiting every minute for. The people of Woodbridge deserve the best care when they call 911, and with this final piece of the puzzle put in place, we're going to be able to guarantee that the closest ambulance to your residence, or if you're involved in a motor vehicle accident, or wherever you are, the closest ambulance is going to respond, instead of the old days with the boundaries and fighting who's covers where and whatnot. We're providing the best service, the fastest, most efficient ambulance. So I thank the administration, Director Hubner and Deputy Director Niski for this project.
Thank you, Councilman.
Great plan. It's a win-win situation.
Okay, we'll have a couple of change orders to Peak Environmental for environmental work they're doing for property with we either are looking to acquire or currently own. We'll have a renewal of a commodity resale agreement for the sale of gas and diesel fuels. In effect, that's an application to the state to let us enter into those types of agreements. And we'll also have a resolution authorizing execution of that type of an agreement with Port Reading Fire. Also have a resolution, requesting a resolution requesting your support urging our federal representatives to act on the NFIP program, National Flood Insurance Program. At the present time, that insurance is set to expire in September or October of this year. There's been no renewal. That has a huge impact not only to some of the properties that we own that are in the floodplain, but also to a lot of our residents who own property in the floodplain and who may, as a requirement of their mortgages, be mandated to procure that flood insurance. So we're going to ask you to urge our federal representatives to move on that and get it in place. Without it, there's going to be tremendous exposure, not just to municipal property, but again to a lot of our homeowners. A few other items: housekeeping, refund for tax overpayment, refund for sewer overpayment, refund for state tax appeal, and a veterans exemption and refund. That's all I have, Council President. Thank you.
Thank you. Wilmette Police Department, Director Hubner.
Thank you, Council President. I have a proposal to make the entire length of Cheney Hill Road 25-mile-per-hour zone. I have the addition of 3 handicap spots, one on East 5th Avenue in Port Reading, East Street in Port Reading, and at Griner Towers on Inman Avenue in Colonia, and one amendment to a handicap space on Walter Drive in Woodbridge. Thank you.
Thank you. Health Department, Mr. Brady.
I don't have anything tonight. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you. Go to Recreation, Mr. Sinaluka.
Nothing this evening. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you. We'll now go to Planning and Development, Ms. Levski.
Thank you, Council President. Just standard biweekly refund resolutions. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll now go to Public Works, Mr. Henry.
Thank you, Council President. I have one release of bond for 780-89 St. George Avenue, and I have a change order for Sea Warren Marina Site Phase 4. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll now go to legal. A motion to adjourn. Second. All in favor? Aye. Adjourn.